What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today we'll be once again going over all the latest bits of Destiny 2 news and things happening in the run-up to the big gameplay reveal happening in only a couple days from now. Definitely been a quiet week. Of course, there was the GameStop leak about potential subclasses, which we already covered, but other than that, still a few things I want to let you guys know about that are pretty interesting. So firstly, something pretty cool, and it's actually a first as far as gaming goes, is that the Odeon cinema chain, which if you guys from the US, Odeon is basically one of the biggest cinema franchises in the UK, and they've actually partnered officially with Activision, and they're going to be actually showing off the Destiny 2 reveal in their cinemas. So I think there are 5 locations so far. You can buy tickets and go over and watch the Destiny 2 gameplay premiere in a cinema, which is actually pretty cool. And like I said, it's the first as far as gaming concerned. And also last month they had the reveal for the new COD game and also an Odeon cinema in London. So it seems like we might be seeing quite a lot of Activision showcasing reveals and streams through cinemas, which is actually pretty cool. So on the Odeon website, you can actually see the running time for the stream is listed as 75 minutes, which is actually a first. Bungie obviously talked quite a lot about the stream, but no one so far has said how long the stream is going to be, whether it's going to be an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, but this is saying it's going to be 75 minutes long, and that could be overtime. There might be some kind of reruns of trailers and stuff, and they say watch the Destiny 2 gameplay premiere, streamed live from Los Angeles, be among the first to see the latest gameplay innovations and features of this blockbuster game. They also said that millions worldwide are going to be watching the Twitch stream that you can see exclusively at the cinema on the big screen at Odeon, and they went on to say that each ticket holder is going to get some kind of sweet loot courtesy of Activision, so whatever that might mean, you get some free stuff out of it. So sounds pretty cool, and like I said, seems like gaming has come quite a long way to be showcased in live at cinemas, and hopefully soon they start doing it in America and all around the world. But there you go, saw that earlier on in the week and thought you guys might find it interesting. So next up, on a very similar note of ways to actually watch the gameplay reveal stream, PlayStation's added a new feature for the Destiny 2 reveal through their event system. So you should be able to go to the events page over here, and I guess if you play Destiny 1, it will automatically invite you. But you go to opt in and basically show your interest, and it'll set a reminder for you to actually set up the stream when it goes live, and I guess it'll do it for you with a countdown as well as like notifications that remind you of when it's going live in your time zone. And I think that means there's already 40,000 people signed up to watch this through PlayStation. So I guess if you wanted to watch it on a console so you can put it on your big TV, this might be an option for you. Now, strangely enough, this page does say the stream is going to go on for 2 hours. That's how long the event lasts for anyway, so it seems to be a little bit different from the Odeon. 75 minutes seems to be the minimum of the stream, but I'd guess the PlayStation version is going to rerun some trailers and viaducts and kind of go over stuff from the beginning. But there you go, those are the details from the PlayStation event version of the Destiny 2 reveal. So next up, what's Bungie been saying on the topic of Destiny 2? Have they said anything new? As you guys can probably guess, not much. Pretty much the same story. They're keeping it very tight-lipped. So in their latest blog post, they said the typical stuff, that we're building a brand new worlds and packing them full of action and mystery. Always love hearing that they're building new worlds. Just makes me think of what kind of planets we'll actually visit in Destiny 2. They also talked about Jason Jones, how he was the original director for Destiny 1, as some of you guys might remember, but now he's got a different role still at Bungie, and as we know, Luke Smith is the new game director. We knew that a while ago from the Kotaku leaks. If you don't know, Luke Smith was actually in charge of the team that made the original Vault of Glass raid for Destiny 1, and more recently the Taken King expansion, which I think everyone can agree was a definitely massive improvement to the game, and definitely a lot of things the game needed to kind of progress. So a lot of the best kind of transformation and I guess iterations of Destiny has been because of Luke Smith being the director, and of course for the past couple of years he's been working solely on Destiny 2. And Deej also mentioned how they tackled the immense responsibility of earning the right to put a number on the box, basically saying they're earning the right to call it Destiny 2 and a sequel and not just an expansion. So they're really definitely setting the bar very high, saying this is definitely not going to be an expansion, this is really its own game, and they've really earned the right to call it Destiny 2. Now, something else I also want to ask you guys about in regards to Destiny 1 was the recent Iron Banner Mayhem. Obviously, it's the first time in all the years of Destiny they've made it Mayhem for once. I feel like Bungie are probably testing us to see if it's kind of thing we'd enjoy and possibly add it into the rotation for Destiny 2, if that game even has Iron Banner. But I've seen a lot of people seem to love or hate it. So for myself, I always thought Mayhem was okay, like pretty fun sometimes, but for some reason I really did enjoy this Iron Banner. Maybe because I hadn't played in a while, but it's the most fun I've had in Iron Banner in definitely a very long time. I'm not sure if matchmaking changed, but it seemed just a lot more casual and fun, and like people weren't taking Crucible so seriously for once, so I quite enjoy it just for that aspect. Just people having fun and trying different things. I was mainly playing on the Sunbreaker, as you can see in the gameplay, basically using Sun Charge as my primary weapon, which I never actually play Sunbreaker, so again, it's kind of a first for me, but I thought it was really effective against people trying to do the 6-man bubble strat, and I just Sun Charge all of them out of the bubbles, so that was a lot of fun. and like I said, didn't really expect to enjoy it as much as I actually did. But I can also definitely see why some people are getting very annoyed all the 4-shot golden guns, and probably for the first time people are actually complaining about the gunslinger for once. But do let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section if you liked it, and if you want to see it around maybe a couple times a year, or maybe you hated it and you never want to see it return as a game mode. But let me know what you think about Iron Banner as Mayhem. So like I said, a pretty quiet week as far as Destiny 2 is concerned. It's definitely the calm before the storm. But those have been a couple of interesting things we want to talk about with you guys in regards to Destiny and Destiny 2. Like I've already said about 1,000,000 times by now, I will be attending the reveal myself to capture my own gameplay for you guys. And it's still crazy to think how we're just a few days away from seeing actual weapons and enemies and locations and perks and everything in Destiny 2. Like, we've waited so long for this game and talked about it for so many years on the channel, but a flood of new gameplay and stuff to talk about is only a few days away. And if you aren't already subscribed, then make sure you do so. And also click the bell next to subscribe to turn notifications on, and you'll be the first to watch my new Destiny 2 gameplay the second I upload it. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like rating would be awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.